Hi, my name is Cody and welcome to Prepare.sh tutorials. Let's learn what Cloudflare is. If you've never used Cloudflare before, don't worry, it's actually much easier than you think. Once you understand a few core concepts, everything else starts to make sense. Cloudflare sits in front of millions of websites, helping them load faster, stay online, and protect themselves from attacks. It's become one of the most important services on the internet, and knowing how it works is a valuable skill for developers, DevOps, engineers, platform engineers, and anyone who manages websites. In this tutorial, you'll learn what Cloudflare does, why websites use it, and how its core services work together to improve security, performance, and reliability. So, let's get started. Let's imagine you've built an online photo gallery where people can upload and share their pictures. You rent a small server from a cloud provider and install your application on it. You also purchase the domain myphotos.com. At first, everything works perfectly. A few of your friends visit the website every day, upload some photos, and everyone is happy. But after a while, your website becomes popular. Instead of a few visitors, thousands of people start opening it every day. Some are from Germany, some are from the United States, others are from Japan and Australia. The first problem is that all of them have to communicate with the same server. The farther away they are, the longer it usually takes to load your website. The second problem is security. Right now, everyone on the internet can communicate directly with your server. That includes your visitors, but unfortunately it also includes attackers. And finally, every photo on your website is downloaded directly from your server. As more people visit your website, your server has to do more and more work. Wouldn't it be nice if we could put something in front of our server that could help us solve these problems? Well, that's exactly what Cloudflare does. So how does Cloudflare actually solve these problems? It does it using several different services. Today, we're only going to look at the three most important ones. We'll cover each of them in much more detail later in the course. The first one is DNS. Every computer on the internet has an IP address, but people don't remember IP addresses. Instead, we remember names like myphotos.com. Whenever someone types myphotos.com into their browser, the first thing their computer has to do is figure out where that website is located. This process is called DNS resolution. Cloudflare can manage your DNS records and tell visitors where your website lives. We'll see exactly how that works in the next lesson. Now let's look at the second service, a CDN or Content Delivery Network. Remember all those photos people were downloading directly from our server? Cloudflare has servers all around the world. Instead of every visitor downloading the same photos from our single server, Cloudflare can temporarily store copies closer to users. The next visitor can download those files from a nearby Cloudflare location instead of our server. This reduces the amount of work our server has to do and can make the website feel much faster. The third concept is proxying. This is probably the most important idea to understand. Instead of visitors connecting directly to our server, they first connect to Cloudflare. Cloudflare then forwards the request to our server if necessary. Visitor, Cloudflare, our server. Because every request now passes through Cloudflare, it can hide our server's real IP address, filter malicious traffic, cache files, and provide many other features. We'll spend an entire lesson looking at proxying because it's one of the core concepts you'll use throughout Cloudflare. Now that we understand the basic idea behind Cloudflare, let's stop talking about theory and actually use it. We'll create a Cloudflare account, add our domain, and see what happens behind the scenes. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next Cloudflare tutorial.